What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I'm in the house. I'm just grooving. I ain't really doing shit. Just came by to spit. Have a combo real quick. You know. Shit through the breeze. You know. Let it go. Hello. 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 What's up, everybody? How you doing? I am late as shit. I'm so fucking late. I'm about an hour late. I apologize. I do want to fucking say that shit. So, because I'm so late, I'm not expecting too many people to show up, but that's okay, because I didn't want to talk about a whole lot, but there are a few things that I want to get into. I have been trying to figure out how to get this video I want to show you guys to play on motherfucking Haps, and I can't. And I'm a little upset, I'm not gonna lie. And like, my whole situation on Haps is like, something's gotta change, man. I mean, it seems like it's really running a lot better like today and last few days, so I'm like really digging it. So hopefully it stays this way, but I have to find a way to fucking get this video, because I want to show a couple videos, and I told y'all I would. I just can't seem to fucking get these goddamn videos to play. So I want to apologize. Yeah, I was thinking about doing the share screen option, right? But the problem with the share screen option is I have to play the volume, and the volume gets played outwardly. You can't hear it. The volume doesn't work. Like, I can get the video to play. I can show the video. I can't get volume. And because my computer doesn't have like these special speakers, and I don't really use it with speakers, right? I don't have any speakers for it. So like, it's not loud enough to like for you guys to hear, right? So I'm trying to figure out a way where you guys can hear it and it'll sound natural and everything will be playing good. And I want everything to play smooth, and I want you guys to be able to hear it clearly, because there's like 3 videos, and I'm really upset that I haven't been able to do that shit. So I want to say I apologize. I do apologize. I will figure something out. For sure, I'll figure it out. I don't know what that I don't know what that link is for. So unless there's a reason for that link, I don't know what to say. But that's for, as far as I'm concerned right now, I want to apologize for that, because I've totally been meaning to, but I can't. For some odd reason, it's just not letting me play. Okay, so with that being said, let me get my apologies out of the fucking way. Let me get some updates out of the way. Hitler's doing okay. He's probably going to be starting chemo pretty soon, so I'm really kind of juiced about that. And so I'll keep you guys updated with Hitler and his cancer situation. What else? What else? Oh yeah. That's a YouTube link. No shit, I kind of figured that out, bro. Kind of figured that part out. You know, that wasn't the part that I was trying to figure out. That I was having. That the whole part of that being a link was not the part that I was confused on. I kind of figured, right? That that's a YouTube link. No, I figured that part out. Okay. Now what I'm gonna have to figure out is what the link is to, and what is it referencing, and why should I be looking up the link? You know what I mean? Like, I need a little bit more than just popping up a link at the beginning of this. Be like, link. And I have no idea what the fuck to go on. I don't just go on any links. So if you want to tell me what that link is about, maybe we could talk about it. But till then, I'm going to keep on doing my thing. Let me see. News. Let's see. Let's do some quick bullshit stories real quick. Right. It could be any kind of link, bro. That could be anything. That shit could be fucking anything. All right. Let me see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this, and then I want to fucking go right here, and then I'll put this up. Hey, y'all. We woke up a motherfucking worm that's 24,000 years old. Isn't that a motherfucking... That shit is fucking crazy. Alright? So we have advanced in science so much, we were able to revive a tiny worm that is 24,000 years old. Okay? And I want you guys to get it here first, because I just want to let you know. Okay? I want to let you know that this will be the death of civilization as we know it today. All right. Since I already threw out my prediction, I want y'all to hear my prediction. Nobody else said this, right? And I want it on the internet, right? Because it won't matter how many fucking times I was wrong. It'll just matter how many times I was right in the future. Okay? Okay? Y'all not understanding the point. But y'all will understand. I'm just saying, okay? None of you guys, nobody will pay attention to all the times I was wrong and all my predictions were wrong. When I die and people are watching these videos on the internet in the future, they're going to be like, look at this motherfucker. He had all the answers because he predicted this shit and he knew. And he even predicted that we would be talking about him in the future. Jesus Christ, I'll show you it all in one video. And this is the video that they're going to show. To say that I was some sort of fucking, like, fortune seer. Sky knew things. The sky fucking knew things. Alright? Alright? Why doesn't anybody ever talk about this guy in history? That's what they'll be saying about me in the future. Why don't they ever talk about this guy? This guy was on it, man. He predicted the tiny worms that we revived destroy the earth. Okay. So, yeah. Why are you fucking paying that close attention to my dick, bro? That's some fucking weird homo shit, bro. all in itself, bro. Like, why are you paying that much attention to my dick, bro? That's the real question you have to ask yourself. I mean, I get it. You fucking try to deviate from that question because you see this picture and shit, and you're like, oh my God, whatever, right? But the fact of the matter, the real question you have to ask yourself is, why are you so worried about the size of my dick and what my dick look like? I'm just saying. I'm just kind of saying. Mr. Franco. I'm just saying. Just saying. I don't know. Could be anything, right? Could be fucking anything. We don't know. It could absolutely be anything. Never know, right? The next fucking newsworthy story. I don't know why this was newsworthy. Actually, I do know why it was newsworthy. I'm lying. I'm sitting here lying to you guys. I'm sitting here acting like I don't know why this is newsworthy. But I do know why it was newsworthy. And it was newsworthy. Let me show y'all. It was newsworthy because if you guys don't follow. Okay. So if you don't know, this year's fucking Olympic team, ladies gymnast Olympic team, is like all black. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the great white hope in women's gymnastics. Here you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the great white hope. Okay. And this is why this story is a big deal. And I don't know if this young lady is, I don't know if she's Japanese. She look white to me. She could be Japanese. Okay. But she looks white enough. And right now, white people are really on Asian folks' nuts right now. So she's an honorary white person. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I give you this year's gymnastic great white hope. All righty. So yeah, that happened. Okay, like I said, stupid news. You know what I mean? Stupid news. I just wanted to. She is white as fuck. I know. This is stupid news. Let me see. What other stupid news do we have? We have a lot of stupid news. Stupid news. All right, stupid news. All right, let's get back to stupid news. Stupid news. Drug dealers couldn't figure out that they was on a fucking FBI app and they got caught selling drugs. I mean, bringing a whole bunch of drugs over here to this country. Now, again, listen, I'm not saying that the drug dealers were stupid in their plan, because I think this is really ingenious, right? They had this shit on the bottom of the fucking tuna fucking packaging and fucking shit, right? You know what I mean? So this shit is fucking ingenious. It never ceases to amaze me how fucking people are so ingenious to get fucking drugs into this country, right? And the thing is, I'm not mad at that, but they were ingenious enough to figure out how to get the drugs into the country, but they weren't ingenious enough to fucking figure out how to communicate how they were going to get the drugs through the country without getting caught up, because, everybody is lazy. And the fact of the matter is this, okay? They got an app, and this app basically the FBI and the CIA, they created this app, right? And they got a whole bunch of drug dealers to use the fucking app by saying it was like encrypted and shit. And they copied all this information and shit, got their permission, and like busted all these motherfuckers. So yeah, drug dealers are smart, but yet really, really stupid. So yeah, I don't know what the fuck to say about this, but stupid news. Like I said, nothing too crazy. I just stupid news. Okay, I gotta give you guys a little bit of the dumb before we get into what we're gonna talk about today, and the reason why is because, like, I want to talk about this, and I want to try to keep the best attitude I can about some of this shit, but I know I'm not, and I know I'm gonna talk shit. So maybe you guys will be more apt to fucking like stick around and listen when it starts getting serious because I made you laugh. Who knows? All right. What else? Another black man was shot in Hawaii. And nobody's protesting. I might talk about that in a little while, so I don't think I'm going to get into that one too much. White people still think it's funny to fucking make fun of George Floyd, but that's not really anything like new. So I think we'll get to the story. Yeah, we're going to get to the stories. And I want to talk about, again, how other groups try to claim to be allies, but yet they never are. And you wonder where the allyship is we always kind of wonder where the allyship is, right? And they always say, well, that was then, we're new now, and we understand nowadays, and that's how it always is. And it's like, I've been talking about this a lot lately, and it's really important, and I want people to really understand something. There doesn't have to be issues, but for some odd reason, people want to push narratives. All right? So what I want to do is I want to talk about this story in particular. All right? And I want to know, where is the Black and Brown Coalition? Where is... My daddy used to be a pastor, right? And he used to do these these sermons. And he used to name them, and he used to say, and so I'm going to name the name of this sermon, where is the Black and Brown Coalition? All right? Where is the Black and Brown Coalition? All right. Now, some people haven't, some people have been talking about this story, but not enough people have. I think it's really important that we talk about this. Now, I've been talking about in the past, I've been telling you guys about certain things like, this demonization of Black folks right now that's going on by other groups. It's like kind of big. So it's kind of happening everywhere, right? But what they're not showing you is the truth and the numbers and everything else that goes on. And I've showed you the hate crime numbers, and we're right around even when it comes, but we're really close to even when it comes to hate crimes against each other, when it comes to Asian and Black. But Asians do actually commit to like almost 2 times as many hate crimes on us as we do on them. Okay. And so the thing is it's not a lot, but it still matters. Why does it matter? Well, because this is the type of shit we all know about, 92 and the riots, and we've seen, kids getting shot. And Latasha Harlins was a young lady who got shot in the head. Well, we're kind of seeing that again right now. Right? We're kind of seeing that shit right now. All right? And I'm going to show you how. Watch this. Pay attention. Oh, shit. That's not going to play right there. You're not going to be able to hear it. So let me stop. Let me put this in there, and I'll put the volume on there. Why must I? All right. All right. So here it is, everybody. I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to watch this shit, because it's really, really, really important that we pay attention. Let's play, shall we?
Little boy, he walks free, making bond on Tuesday. It has this family angry and confused.
And I'm trying to figure out how he got a bond that was so low for trying to kill my kid.
Arnold Daniel trying to figure out why Ryan Lee Wen is out of jail after allegedly shooting his son Kobe.
He tried to hit me with a sledgehammer, but that's not going to work because I'm too fast.
So then what did he do?
Got a gun. Boom. Shot me right here.
It's all on video Saturday afternoon on Candlewood Lane. You'll see kids playing, hear a gunshot, then Kobe realizes he's hit. Lee Wen allegedly fired through his front window. The bullet went in Kobe's arm and out the other side.
He's bleeding. He got shot.
Little boy, he walks free, making bond on Tuesday. It has this family angry and confused.
And I'm trying to figure out how he got a bond that was so low for trying to kill my kid.
Arnold Daniel trying to figure out why Ryan Lee Wen is out of jail after allegedly shooting his son Kobe.
All right. So that's it, right? This is the story. All right. This is a story. All right. And where is all the fucking backing, and where's all the Asian people and shit? And they're nowhere to be seen. They're gone. Oh, thank you. Where is the so-called Black and Brown Coalition? Where? The fact of the matter is that there is no Black and Brown Coalition because we are the scapegoat. I want you to understand this. This is real shit. I want y'all to see what the fuck this is. This isn't game for game's sake. This is what motherfuckers don't understand. This is the demonization here. Let's show you again. This is the kid from London. This is the kid in London who killed the whole. He was charged with murder, 4 counts of first-degree murder for a hate crime of some Muslim people, white boy. Look at him. Good, this is a good kid jogging a marathon, right? Pay attention. This is the picture that they released of the white kid. Y'all know who that is, right? Oh shit, you know who that is too, don't you? This is how they show us for who we are. And then what happens is, what's so funny is, I want to show you this. Let me show you this too. I ain't done, hold up. Let's talk about the judge, shall we? This is a wink and a nod. We see you. We'll protect you. And people wonder why the fuck black folks be not trusting nobody. Let's listen. Come on.
All right, I'm going to set the bond at $10,000 cash or surety, no 10%. No contact with Colby Daniel. I don't want him to live at the Candlewood address. So can we have a different mailing address for him if we have one?
Mr. Wynn, where do you want your mail to go?
Can I go to my father's address, which is 5709 Cary Drive, Ypsilanti, 48197?
Yes. Okay, and then Mr. Simon, do you want him to give me his email now, or do you want to do that later?
Sure, that's fine. Okay.
What's your email address, Mr. Lewin?
My email address is le.ryan123@gmail.
Did you say the first 2 letters were M like Mary?
L as in Lima, and then E as in elephant.
.Ryan123.
Let me stop real quick. Do you see how they are treating this dude? This dude attempted to murder a child, people. Hold up. He shot out his window towards children. Young black children. How do you guys, like, are you serious? $10,000. This is fucking crazy. Now, okay, now check this out. If anybody wants to speak on this, you let me know and I'll let you come up. But I'm going, and I'll let you come up whenever. Just let me know in the room. I'll let you come up. But I want y'all to really pay attention to this. This is the winking and nod. First off, again, we have all of a sudden, out of the blue, this anti-black ideal of black folks going around attacking Asian folks out of the blue. Now, even though we know from the crime statistics, we know across the board, even these statistics this year so far from what we see, primarily it's white folks that are committing these hate crimes. But yet we are the face. Black folks are the face of the hate crimes. Now it's getting to the point where when you put something like this up, when this Asian dude starts shooting at a little kid, what happens is now you got a whole bunch of Asian folks trying to justify this. You got a whole bunch of white folks trying to justify this. You got a whole bunch of black folks that's being demonized, and a child who has been shot for what reason? Why did he shoot out the window? What was his point of shooting out the window towards children? This is a child. That child can barely speak English. Well, she can barely speak, I should say. Not speak English, but she can barely speak. She's barely putting together fully formed sentences. This is a baby. This should be being looked at as like completely and utterly malicious. This should be being looked at as a completely violent act. And this should be getting demonized, and nobody is. Now, what are the common denominators? Again, you have Asian folks who are the quote-unquote model minority myth by the white folks. They're being upgraded. You have a mix of them. A large majority of Asian folks are with the right-wing, kind of groups. We already talked about that shit. We've talked about their support for Donald Trump. We've talked about their support for, the Proud Boys and giving them $80,000, up to $80,000 or $800,000, right? So we know, right? We know, like, where all this is leading, right? We know we're the ones that are getting demonized, even though we know by the evidence, by the stats, right? We know these things. So, again, where is that black and brown, where is that black and brown coalition? And I want you guys to pay attention to this. Launch a federal investigation immediately. Right. They need to. But here's the thing. This is where I want y'all to understand where all this shit comes into play. So recently what we had an anti-Asian hate bill come into order, right? And people are actually being prosecuted under that crime. And right now you have primarily black folks that are being charged under that crime. So we're already being affected legally by this, right? Even though these are crimes, a lot of these situations are crimes. So basically what the law is saying is, if you kill or if you touch or harm Asian people in any way, it's a hate crime. But if you go ahead, if you kill a black person, don't worry about it. We'll figure out a way to justify it. Even if you shoot one of these motherfuckers, don't really worry about it. We'll just give you a minimal, we'll give you a minimal slap on the fucking wrist. Right? Where is ours? Right? Where is the black hate crime bill? Well, we have to do studies on those. Well, when can we get those studies started? Oh, well, we're still studying slavery, so we got a long ways to go. Right? But we'll get around to it, don't worry. Right? Meanwhile, somewhere in LGBT land or Asian land or some other land, outside of the fucking, the black land. They're getting laws for them. They're getting special grants. They're getting special bills. They're getting special federal regulations for new business and economics in their neighborhood, crime legislation. Jesus Christ. Are you guys not noticing that? I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm the only one that's noticing that. You know what I mean? Right. The Civil Rights Bill includes all minorities. So they shouldn't need a special part in any kind of hate bills. They would fall under any other hate bill. But now, again, with that anti-Asian hate bill, what that's basically telling you is Asians are a special group. If you assault Asians, that's going to be a hate crime. You will be the example. And black folks is going to be the most affected by this. Black folks will be the most affected by this. How much you want to put on? How much you want to put on it that not just 2020 hate crimes, but how much you want to bet that? And this is prophecy number 2 for everybody. I've already made 2 prophecies today. Again, based on prophecy, if I get 3 out of 5 prophecies right, I'm clearly a prophet. Okay? That's better than fucking 50%. I'm at that point I'm winning. Okay? So this is prophecy number 2. Okay? All right? I'm just saying this. And now, okay, so here's the thing. Asian folks are now a protected class. They're a protected group. That's what that is. They're a protected group now. And that protected group is what's going to happen is that for the next 5 years, what you're going to see is a turnaround, right? You're going to see a turnaround in hate crimes for the next 5 years, at least 3 years. So 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, for the next, between those years, what you're going to see is a steep increase in anti-Asian hate crimes that are going to be supposedly by black males. It's going to be put on black males and black women primarily. Watch, you'll see. Yeah. You'll see. It'll flip. I've showed you the numbers, and the numbers have been consistent. Look, check this out. Look, if you go back all the way back to 1992, 1990, 1991, and go look at the hate crime. 1990, 1991, okay? A lot of people don't want to talk about this shit, but we can talk about it. And we can go even and I'm sure we can see correlations where this kind of changes, and we can show you a lot of different things. But, as far as the information that I have, because I'm not even going to lie, if you want anything before like 96, 95, you're going to have to special request it. 90, 91 and before, you're really going to have to go do some work. It's going to be hard. Most of that is going to be paperwork that you will have to request and get copies of. Okay? But I'm sure you'll find a lot of information that will be very interesting. But let's start from 1990. And right around 1990, Asian folks was committing right around a little bit more than the same amount ratio that we were committing. So it was kind of like if we would commit something like if we would commit 20 hate crimes on them, you know what I mean? If they had the same population of people, they would probably commit about 25, 26 hate crimes on us. You see what I'm saying? So based upon size, right? And I'm about to explain that shit in a minute because this is what I'm gonna tell black folks. And again, I want y'all to pay attention because, and then 92, what happened was it was the same thing. But 93, 94, 95, 96, and I think maybe even 97, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on it, but I think 97 too. We committed more hate crimes on them based upon numbers being equal. Okay? And that was for 4 or 5 years after 92. Since about 97 or 98, they have retaken the lead as they did before 92. They have retaken the lead and they now commit. So like I said, if we commit 30, they commit 39. We commit 20, they commit 25. You know what I mean? We commit, you see what I'm saying? So you see how that works? So I want y'all to pay attention to that dichotomy, right? But the thing is what happens is, and what's so funny is that as high as 84% of hate crimes committed against anti-Asian hate crimes have been perpetrated by white folks. We know this. So do they. They know that. I think last year was something like 56%. I think on average for the last 15, 20 years it's something like 72%. I think the highest in the last 5 years was something like 74%. So the numbers are high. It's primarily white folks that are committing these crimes against Asian. But what I'm going to show you is I want you to pay attention to the number of black folks that are black folks and other minority groups that are actually going to be charged with those hate crimes, those anti-Asian hate crimes, compared to white folks. And that is what you're going to start seeing. And that's how this is detrimentally going to affect us. And you already see it because the Asian guy got the slap on the back. He's got the wink and the nod, and he got out with $10,000 bail. $10,000 bail. I don't know if it was a $10,000 cash bail or what. I don't know if that was $10,000 because it was $100,000 bail. I don't know if it was the full bail was $10,000. If the full bail was $10,000, then that means he actually only took him $1,000 to get out of it on bail. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was it 1,000? Hold on, let me finish this video. Let me finish what this video was saying because I think this was the video of him going to court. So let's listen to the judge. Let's finish it.
Okay. And it's all right with you if the court uses your email to contact you?
Yes.
Do you want to give me a phone number too?
Phone number is my phone number?
Yes.
Okay. It's 517-883-3795.
Okay. All right. So while you're on bond, so I set the bond at $10,000 cash or surety. While you're on bond, no contact with the alleged victim, Colby Daniel. Do not go to Candlewood. Do you have belongings there? Do you need to go with the police?
I do. I have like my vehicle.
Okay. So
my vehicle are still there, and my clothing. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Except for.
And see, they were even trying to save him because you heard him. He wanted to keep on talking. So $1,000 to get out after he shot a little girl in the arm. He wanted to keep on talking. They was like, no. Okay. So what this is a wink and a nod. Whether people want to admit it or not, that's what this is. This is a wink and a nod from the group that's in power, right? White folks saying, look, we got you. We got you. Don't worry about it. We got you. Because this is callous. I showed the video earlier. I showed the video. I'm going to show it here. I'll show it again. This is callous. Like anybody that fucking would ever say that this is anything other than callous, I don't know what you're looking at. Let's watch the fucking, this dude shot out his window. Okay, let's listen. Watch.
Walks free, making bond on Tuesday. It has this family angry and confused.
And I'm trying to figure out how he got a bond that was so low for trying to kill my kid.
Arnold Daniel trying to figure out why Ryan Lee Wen is out of jail after allegedly shooting his son Kobe.
He tried to hit me with a sledgehammer, but that's not gonna work because I'm too fast.
Wait, he tried hitting me with a sledgehammer. Now that might be a little bit more, but he probably was trying to hit him with something that looked like a hammer to him. Okay? He said, but I moved too fast. Then what? Then what happened, she said? Watch.
So then what did he do?
Got a gun. Boom.
Then he got a gun. Boom. Started shooting at little kids. Now let's watch. Wait, I'm not hyping this up. Watch.
Got me right here.
Watch
It's
the
all
video.
on video Saturday afternoon on Candlewood Lane. You'll see kids playing, hear a gunshot,
see
then
'em?
Kobe realizes he's hit.
Watch. You hear the shots. Pop, pop, pop. 3 shots. He was, no, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Look, they're in front of his house, and those are the kids right here where the fucking, look, I hope you guys see my motherfucking, okay, right there. That's where the kids are. They're right there.
Lee Wen allegedly fired through his front window.
Hey, hold up. Let me show you. Watch. Watch. I'm sorry about this. I don't know why it's fucking needing to load up. That shit is fucking weird. Maybe I should have let it play through, huh? I don't fucking know. Oh well. Let's see. Come on, man. Right. Let's go right there. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker, dog. Don't know why this motherfucker is not playing. I don't know. It shouldn't be fucking doing this shit. Maybe I gotta figure something out. I shouldn't have fucking done that shit. It's not fucking gonna play. I don't know. Let's try this. Boop. There we go. Now let's try it now. Let's move it forward. Bang. All right. I want y'all to pay attention.
Lee Wen allegedly
right there, he
fired
shot out
through
his
front
window.
And I'm trying to
He
figure
shot out from his window, y'all. Y'all not feeling me? Damn it. He wasn't even outside. He shot out through his window.
Through his front window. The bullet went in Kobe's
Through his front window.
The bullet went in Kobe's arm and out the other side.
He shot. This is a little kid. This dude shot a gun 3 times through his front window. At a child. Look, see, and this is the reason why I don't think black folks, sometimes I think black folks is just not getting it. Let me explain something. Black folks, I need y'all to really get this shit. Like, all right, black folks, listen. Let me move this real quick. Let me put on the motherfucker. Hold on here. I'm gonna set the mood real quick. Hold on. let's set the mood right. Let's set the mood right. Okay. All right. Black folks, I need to tell you something. I need you to pay attention to this because these people are attacking your children. This isn't the first time this has happened. We have Jordan Edwards III. We have Tamir Rice. We have Trayvon Martin. We have, all these children that these people are killing. They are not killing our adults. They're not just killing our adults, I should say, because they are killing George Floyd and many others. But the thing is, they are killing our children. Now, this should be the one thing that black folks is ready to get the fuck up on. Now, I don't give two flying fucks if you're a Republican or a Democrat. I don't give a fuck if you call yourself conscious woke or just a regular old motherfucking American. But if you see a child who looks like yours, who's being shot and abused, this should be the one thing that should be rallying everyone together. But yet, I see none. And why do I see none? Because black folks ain't ready to fucking actually sit down and fucking actually hold anybody accountable. What the fuck we ready to do is we want to fight for everybody else. We too busy fighting for everybody else. LGBT. We want to fight for Asians. We want to fight for the Mexicans. We want to fight for everybody. We want to fight for everybody but ourselves. We don't want to fight for ourselves for nothing. You know why? Because it's starting to look like black folks are afraid of losing. They're afraid of failing. And I don't know where that fucking attitude came from because black folks ain't never had that kind of attitude. And that's like a new generation type attitude. It's an attitude of failure. And I don't understand it. It's a really odd thing to me. Back in 1954, I believe, it was the death of one child that sparked black folks to just be done with it. His name was Emmett Till. Now, I'm not saying go out and attack Asian folks, but what I am saying is how about going out and fucking getting on these motherfucking legislators' fucking necks and these governors' necks and these Republicans' necks and these Democrats' necks. You fancy them so much. These are the people that you fancy so much. You want to call yourself a Republican or a Democrat. What the fuck are your elected officials that love you so fucking much? Black man, black woman, do you not understand what the fuck's going on? The older generation is being fucking basically has already been paid off. That's my parents' generation and older. They've already been paid off. They gave up. My generation, they put all the warriors in prison. They buck broke them, put them in prison and told them that they weren't men and just beat their emotions and their spirits down and kept them in prison until they came out broke. Now we got this new generation of sissified men's, sissified motherfuckers. Bunch of booty grabbers and fucking hee-heers and ha-haers and fucking out here that they don't know, all kinds of confused and a whole bunch of fuckboy shit left and right. Man, black folks, man, we not seeing what the fuck is going on. We not seeing what the fuck is they're doing to us, and They're using all the other groups because it's lucrative. We have these new age people where they are the new age of coon. This is the evolution of cooning right now going on in front of you. The evolution of cooning, buck dancing, and buck breaking. Because we have nothing but a whole bunch of coons and sissified Negroes out here bucking, not just for one plantation, but two. You got Negroes today fighting to buck dance for two different plantations. Ain't this about a bitch? And y'all stupid motherfuckers call yourself woke. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you about as woke as my granddaddy dick, nigga. That's how woke you is, nigga. All you woke folks. All the woke Negroes. But what I will say is this. It is a really important time, though. And I think black folks really need to start paying attention to more things, standing up, paying attention. Because there is a war. I keep telling y'all this shit. There's a war going on. Yeah, it might be a propaganda war right now, but that's the beginning. You better pay attention to what happened right before World War II. You better pay attention to what the fuck happened to the Jews for 2-3 years before World War II ever began. You better pay the fuck attention. Look, people don't really get this shit. Listen. Propaganda is always the first course of all wars. Do you not get this shit? So if the propaganda is to demonize black folks, it doesn't matter if you're what you might want to think that we was talking about the last time I was on, when we was talking about the good Negro and the bad Negro, right? You know what I mean? And so if you want to think you one of the good Negroes, okay, until you get your Negro wake up card, because guess what? At the end of the day, you still a nigga. All of you is niggas. All of you is niggas. You just happen to be niggas that fucking, can suck it up for a little while. And everybody seems to think that that shit's okay for right now, but the problem is in the long run, that shit does fucking come back to haunt you in the end. Whether people want to believe that shit or not, because history repeats itself. We know history repeats itself. Okay? What up, Abyss? What's up with it, bro? History always repeats itself, right? So we understand how this shit always ends for the spies, the traitors, the people who they always end up losing ultimately. Yeah, they might win a little while, they might gain for a little while, but ultimately, somewhere along the line, righteousness will come back and prevail. And, that's just what that shit is, right? The problem and the most scariest thing is to wonder, have we already lost the war? And I think that's a serious question that black folks need to ask themselves. Because the fact of the matter is if you're any kind of person who thinks about things, if you contemplate things, then you understand the first thing you have to do is you fight wars as if you were playing chess. You make moves, and when you make these moves, what ultimately happens is you have to dictate, or you have to be able to predict what your opponent's move is. This is the way that you gain an advantage during war. This is Shang Tzu, The Art of War. Go read it. It's real simple. You must understand your enemy more than they understand themselves. This way you can predict what your enemy is going to do and have precautions and already have everything in order, and that's the way you are ultimately able to win the war. So the question that I ask is, if we know that there is no black and brown coalition, or at least the evidence doesn't show any kind of evidence of any true black and brown coalition, the question is, have we already lost the war ultimately? Right? It's kind of like a cold, right where we're at right now as a black community. A lot of people don't really understand this. Where we're at, it's like the black community against everyone else. Everyone else is out there, and we are in this cold war with the government of the United States, black folks, right? And we're in a cold war with this system. The system of white supremacy, the system that works, that we understand how it works, we understand what it does, and we know and we can see it working in front of us, even though we have to consistently hear people try to tell us that, yeah, you're doing too much. But we see it, we know it, because we have experienced it, and we can show it to be true. So the question is, have we already lost the war? I ask this because what I've seen is I've seen a major uptick in the cooning department. And don't get me wrong, cooning has always been pretty financially rewarding, right? Shall I say, right? So we know this pocket is out there, right? We know that pocket is out there. And so my question is, have we already lost? Because here is the cooning. Again, this is what we're dealing with, and nobody's paying attention to this shit. So we have the demonization of other black and brown people, okay? Other people of so-called color, right? We're being demonized by them, right? But what we're also doing is we're fighting our own. And I've talked about this a lot. Also, it's been a little bit more quieter because I think other things are a little bit more important. But I've talked about this before. So, I'm just trying to show you guys, this is us working against us. Look, yeah, anyway, let's listen, shall we? I think it's important.
So California has now launched a reparations task force to pay back Black Californians for the plight of slavery. The 9-member task force is working on drafting an apology to Black Californians and working on legislation that could include direct payments to those who are descendants of slaves. My question is, how does that make sense? There is no Black person living in America right now that is held back by some remnant of slavery. We have every single right, privilege, and opportunity that white people have in this country. We do not need reparation.
Oh, wait, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? My bad. My bad. Shit. Shit. All right, let me start this again. Let me go through this as fast as possible. All right. All right, so last week I got into a situation. Okay, I did a show. At the end of the show, 2 individuals came up on my show and they wanted to talk and they started talking, but then they wanted to shut the fuck up and they got upset about it. Okay, now there's a reason why I played this video and I bring that up. Okay, I bring it up because the fact of the matter is I told one of the individuals, had I known you was nothing more than just an immigrant baby, first or second generation or anchor baby, you know, I would have never brought you up for the conversation. There's a reason why. This is the same thing that I'm talking about. She's Nigerian. She's half Nigerian, half white. Speaking on reparations. You understand? Listen, I'm showing you this because I need you to see that every single group that's not foundational Black American, they have their own agenda. And so they use you for theirs and demonize you for yours. And this is really simple. These are people who look like us. I'm showing it to you. You see how this works? It's right here. I've shown you the hate crimes number for the Asians. I showed you the motherfucker. I can show you the hate crimes for the Latino groups. I can show you the hate crimes for the white groups. I can show you fucking everything. We are not the people going around hurting people and doing shit. We stick to ourselves. We mind our own business. We kill ourselves. Everything that, a lot of what we do is in-house. But yet we're demonized. Everything we do is in-house, but we try to get justice for everybody else, but we're demonized for the in-house shit that we do while everybody else is praised for the in-house shit that they do. This is the demonization. This is the next level, the evolution of racism that I'm talking about. Everybody keeps on talking about racism. You don't know racism because if you see, the problem with people is when you think you understand racism, you don't. And everything else only confuses everybody else, and you confuse everyone else, which makes the job even harder. So what happens, what ultimately ends up happening is what's happening right now, which is Black anchor baby immigrants, Asian, Latinos, and white folks are all demonizing Black folks in order to fucking, look like victims, right? But using our terminology, our talking points, everything, and then using it for their advantage. But at the same time, they're demonizing us. So we ultimately get shitted on. And that's really what the fuck is going on right now. Everybody's shitting on Black folks right now. Everybody's demonizing Black folks. And this is why the fuck you have Asian folks shooting outside their windows at 5-6-year-old kids. This is why you have Black immigrants talking about you guys are thug, lazy Akatas and fucking don't need reparations. This is why we have Latinos sitting around talking about you're just lazy, eh? Real shit. And you got Native Indigenous people saying you aren't who you know you are. Go figure on that one. See? So this is game, man. I'm just trying to get you to recognize some shit. This is not bypassing me. I hope it's not bypassing you, because at the end of the day, I'm letting you know right now, this shit ain't right in. This is a consistent demonization of black folks, and I will be calling it out. That's what I will be talking about for the next little while. The demonization of black men, black women, black children by primarily people of color, in conjunction with the system of white supremacy, in order for them and their group to benefit and prosper, in order for them to be at a closer position of whiteness, in which it benefits them and it hurts everyone else. That's what it is. And I want y'all to pay attention during the summer. You're going to have an uptick of black men and black women being arrested at Asian nail shops and hair shops. And they're going to be slapped with hate crimes. Even when they didn't do anything. You're going to fucking have more crimes like this that you're seeing, where people are just randomly shooting at us and killing us. And all they're going to have to do is say, well, they were attacking us, because they're black. And they're going to get away with it. And they're going to walk away scot-free, killing our kids. This is a little boy who was 6, 7 years old, man. I don't know how people is not pissed off about this shit. I think I don't know. I'm a little irked off. I'm a little irked off myself. Just as me. I don't know. It's just me, bro. I'm not big on that shit. I got kids, man. Now, what I will say also is this. Black man, stop going on TV fucking acting like you surprised about what these fucking people are fucking doing. I can't believe how's this man get out of fucking jail on 10,000? How is you surprised, Negro? Why is you even on video, nigga? Why is you just don't do no interview? That he's your next door neighbor. You already know what the fuck would happen on my side. But again, I'm not condoning violence, but I'm just saying, $10,000, what did you think? Was you surprised? The woman who killed Latasha Harlins, what she get? The judge let her go, put her on probation. Why? She said, it's already been too hard on you. It was so hard on you that you fucking, blew the brains out of this child for no reason. It's been hard on you. And you're surprised? How are you surprised? Cops are fucking back on the fucking street with nothing. Y'all surprised? Y'all surprised? What part of y'all been at? Huh? Like that. My question to y'all is, which party y'all been at? Y'all surprised. Oh my God, this is outrageous. No shit, Sherlock. And I'm not trying to make light of the situation, but real shit. Which motherfucking party y'all been at? That's what's funny. That's what's funny. Y'all niggas act like this is a different party. This ain't been a different party. We ain't never gotten justice for fucking people killing our children. Black folks better get with it. y'all motherfuckers better start using your head. When did this party not suck? Just name a time, Shatira. Like, ultimately. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all sitting around here acting brand new. See, the thing is I think black folks have lost their oomph, right? That oomph, right? I think black folks, we were fooled, right? We were fooled. We were fooled by our parents. That's what we were. No bullshit. We were fooled by our parents. I think it's okay to say that. I don't think there's nothing wrong admitting that the ancestors might have been wrong. I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying that. I think that it's okay to say that. I think recognizing the mistake is more important than keeping the mistake going. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's a very smart thing to do to recognize that our parents failed. And that's not to take away from all of the hard work that they put in either. All that's to say is that you failed. You let the ball drop because you got too comfortable. And with your comfortability came the acceptance of being docile, not fighting, acceptance. You know what I mean? And that is what hurt us because we bought into the narrative of young black men are violent, or young black men are killers, or young black men are super predators, right? We fell for it. And then not only did we fall for it, but then we allowed the music's, I don't even want to go there because I don't like blaming it on music, because the thing is I think what the music did is they were allowed to exploit our culture. I don't think they were detrimental to our culture. I think they were allowed to exploit the culture that we had been forced to create. And with that exploitation comes even more demonization. And that demonization is keeping that cycle going of the bad black man being the same narrative of when black folks got out of slavery, the bad black man wanted to go and become an animal and rape the white woman. Right? Do you understand and see the parallels? So what they're trying to do is they're trying to rewrap the black man as the big bad black man. He's going to kill you and he's going to commit crimes against you. Before it was he's going to rape you. Now it is the evolution of said that, because you can't just go around saying that fucking niggas raped you for no reason no more. Right? Again, you have to understand the evolution of things, the evolution of what they're able to get away with. Right? And this is a very interesting thing, man. Very, 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 very interesting. It's a really crazy dichotomy. A lot of people don't really understand this. So from that acceptance and that feeling of winning. After around 1968, what happened was you had the next level where they were trying to, get back into the, a regular world, but then they needed a little bit of help and they just need a little kickstart. And what was that kickstart? That kickstart was called affirmative action. Now, here's the funny part about it. Again, this was something that wasn't created. It was supposed to be, it was told to be for us, right? But it really wasn't. White women took advantage of it the most, right? And what we notice is we have, black women coming up, white women coming up, Asian women, Asian, groups, all these other groups coming up. But the one group that isn't coming up is black men. Black men are staying in prison, dropping out, being called criminals, never being represented on TV. Again, this is, going back to the 1920s. You can see this, same thing. I don't know, I just find all this really, really, really interesting. But what I find funny now is because what it's morphed into is before it was all white folks doing all this. But now it's no longer white folks because this is the evolution. The evolution is white supremacy using people of color to demonize us. That's the evolution. Because what you're doing is you're giving people who did not go through the situation that you nor your ancestors go through, dictating what is right and what is wrong to you, for you. Really interesting. Really interesting. Everybody gets protection. Native people got their own land. Asian people are getting, bills and special. They get reparations and bills. Latinos getting absolution and getting to come over here for free. You get free citizenship. Everybody's getting benefited from this. All the groups. Middle Eastern people. Everybody's benefiting off the demonization of black folks, including African immigrants, so-called kinfolk. If we know that there is no allyship with any other group, what is the next move? And why hasn't that started outside of few individuals who have noticed this? And why is it so hard for fucking black folks to understand? Again, I asked the question I just posed a little bit earlier. Have we already lost? Have we already lost the fight? Have we lost the war? Is the propaganda so good that it's even convinced black folks to go against their own self-interest? Is the system put together in such a way so well that people don't realize that they're voting against themselves and their best interests? Because this doesn't seem like it's something that is, it's not something that doesn't happen. It's not like it's a unique thing. Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. What, bro? Because think about this shit, right? Think about it, right? Have we already lost? Because now it seems like we're fighting against like every single group. And they have already acquiesced and started to benefit from the system of white supremacy, and we have not still. As if somebody was trying to keep us a permanent underclass. I don't know. Hint, hint, hint. I'm just saying. But I'm just saying, like, what are the next moves? Any suggestions, anyone? I'm a little interested on what people think we can do. But have we lost already? I think that's a more intriguing question to ask. And I'm not going to answer it right now because, to be honest, I don't know. To be completely honest, I don't know. I can't give an answer to that. So I'm not going to try. But it's something you can think about. It's definitely something you can think about. And I want you to make sure that you notice all of these different groups that are anti-black. LGBT, anti-black. There's Latino and Asian communities, anti-black. The immigrant groups, anti-black. White, anti-black. All these groups, anti-black. And pay attention to the woke thing because they're trying to, the cancel culture shit that's they think spurned from the woke culture. Pay attention. They're trying to use that shit against you already. I've been talking about this shit too. Cancel culture is about to be used against all you dummies. And everything that black folks have fought for since the minute we came over here, since the minute we were captured, will all go down the drain. And I get some of y'all ain't gonna understand it. You're gonna be like, well, that's a little extreme, bro. But you'll get it. If you think about it for a second, you'll get it. You know what I mean? Ladies and gentlemen, y'all not getting it. We started with just a little bit. We built it up to a lot of bit. And through the years, it's from that lot of bit, it's been taken away. And we ain't fought. And we ain't fought for it. And we ain't tried to keep it. And we ain't did nothing. So show me evidence that we can still win this fight. Anybody? Let me know. If anybody want to come up and show me evidence that we can still win this fight. I'm interested. I mean, I think it's possible, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, that's all. I just wanted to put that on your mind. I think we've been live for about an hour and a half. Just want you to understand something. The evolution of racism is right in front of you, and a lot of people aren't getting it because they don't understand what racism is. Again, start watching my fucking replays, man. I'm giving you the answers. Racism is an action. Racism is something. Racism is not an idea. It's not calling somebody fucking names, and it's not none of that shit. That's not racism. what's going on is racism. It's a whole system that's designed for you to lose. And if you don't think that I'm not telling the truth, I suggest you go and replay this to the beginning of the main story that we're playing tonight, which is a 6-7-year-old child can be shot by some Asian dude through his house window just because he didn't fucking like the kids, and get out on bail for $10,000. Just saying. Anyway, go check that shit the fuck out. Go read the article. Go check that. Keep an eye on this. People, we should be making a lot more big of a deal of this shit. There's another brother that got shot, killed in Hawaii. A lot of people are kind of clowning this brother because he was with a white woman, has some mixed kids, and it's not getting a lot of publicity. A lot of people are saying it's because he had a white woman. At the end of the day, I would hope that's not the reason why black folks is acting like a fucking stupid. I would hope it's just because it's not getting enough publicity, because I just recently found out about it. And that's what I would think that most of the reasoning is. But at the end of the day, he's a black man who was killed by the police. And it doesn't matter who the fuck you fucking. It doesn't matter what your kids look like. It doesn't matter. Like, when it comes to these race soldiers, it doesn't matter who you fucking. That's not what's going to save you, whether you're a black man or a black woman, black man, child, or, it doesn't matter. What matters is you black. So your life is expendable. Doesn't matter how young you are. Doesn't matter how old you are. You're expendable. When the cops shoot a black man, they say, ooh, at least it wasn't the white woman. At least you didn't shoot the white woman. You feel me? So if that's your reason for not supporting the brother, that's dumb. That shit is dumb. But, we should still be, making sure we're fighting to make sure, brothers and sisters get justice regardless on shit. Never know. Could be you. All right, y'all, stay up, stay real, stay black, stay doing your thing, man. As soon as, like I promise, as soon as I figure out how to get this motherfucking shit to play, I definitely will be playing all of the hidden colors. I am still doing it. I'm still doing it. I just need to be able to get the volume to play. I will try again. I'll try this weekend, and then but if I do it, y'all got to tell me right away. You got to come in and be like, okay, we can hear. And you guys got to tell me if you can hear background noises or not, or what. You got to tell me. You just got to help me out. So if it works out, we'll play, hidden colors 1 through 5, and we'll play buck breaking. But if I can't, I'll just have to figure it out. And as soon as I figure it out, I will play it. I will definitely play it. What else? If you want to donate, you're more than welcome to donate. Thanks for the invite. I'm on the road, though. Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't worry about it. If you want to donate, you definitely can donate to the Venmo. Venmo is Dad and Stuff LLC. The Cash App is Reality Check Virtual Radio. Cash is $ Reality Check VR2. To people who sent awards tonight, let me give a special shout out to Tony D, Brooklyn Man, Hallie, and Let It Be. Thank you to all of y'all. Also, Sunday Night Smoke, I appreciate that too, brother. Again, I will be back. We'll talk about this shit more. Somebody hit me up and I meant to hit them back. I just got really fucking busy, so I gotta hit them back. So I gotta do that. As a matter of fact, this reminds me, I'm gonna send them a message when I get off here right now. Okay, so yeah, that's about it. We're gonna come back. I think I might do an earlier one, maybe something on the weekend this weekend, just to do something on the weekend. So look out for me for this weekend. Maybe I'll do something. All right. Stay real, stay black, stay doing your motherfucking thing. Go check out my boy Lace434 on YouTube. Again, Lace434, LACE434. These are his beats in the background. Go check him out. Go subscribe. Go like. Go fuck with his music. Go fucking share it out to all your homies. You already know what it is. Stay up, stay real, stay black, stay doing the thing. Now, done. Doom, 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 doom. I love that shit. This shit fucking goes so fucking hard. I swear to God. It's like that. Doop, 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 doop.